Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Monday, February 5th, 2024. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Man, what a great weather weekend for the polar bear plunge. And hey, here is a challenge for you. Our very own Beeper Buzz was supposed to plunge, and I have a $50 gift card to the first person that can email me a photo as proof. Ha! And just a quick reminder, in case you're not signed up, we do have a daily news recap newsletter. It is great for news that happens after this drops in the morning or what happens over the weekend. It's local free and it hits your email inbox every night at 7 p.m. I'm going to drop a link right here in the show notes. But we do have a whole lot of news to catch up on, so shall we? As we all know, or hopefully know, Annapolis is set for a major transformation with the City Dock redevelopment project. Now, it was approved by the Annapolis Planning Commission. This $88 million project aims to revitalize the city's waterfront, including a raised earthen berm for flood protection and various amenities like a fountain and a large stage. Despite needing an additional $20 to $30 million in funding, the project, excluding the Maritime Welcome Center renovation, which is another $8 million, is expected to start this spring, with major construction commencing in the fall. Now, there are still many questions, including what happens to the public restrooms in the harbor master's office and where the rest of the money is going to come from, but the City Commission plowed ahead. There are a few more hurdles, including the Historic Preservation Commission, so stay tuned. In local radio, WRNR may be poised for a comeback of sorts, with former owner Steve Kingston acquiring WYRE 810 AM. Kingston, who retained the WRNR call letters and intellectual property, looks to be aiming to revive the adult album alternative music scene here in Annapolis. The station, now operating under a less powerful AM signal, marks a significant shift from WRNR's former 6,000-watt FM platform. We also understand that he has 99.5 FM available to him once an agreement with WNAV expires. This could be interesting, if not confusing. Leadership Anne Arundel is now accepting applications for its 2025 Flagship program designed to develop community leadership skills. This program, starting in September of 24, will bring together diverse participants for an intensive 10-month curriculum covering various aspects of the county, from government to the environment. The deadline for applications is March 31st, and interested individuals can find more information and the application at leadershipaa.org. And if anyone wants some firsthand knowledge, ping me. I'm a graduate of the class of 21 and would be more than happy to discuss my experience. And just to clarify, that's not a solid 10 months. It's just one day a month. Lastly, the Bernie House is hosting its annual Mardi Gras Ball on February 24th at the Annapolis Waterfront Hotel. This event is a crucial fundraiser for the organization, which provides transitional housing and support for domestic violence survivors. The two-year program focuses on more than shelter, aiming to prepare individuals and their families for stable, successful futures. The Mardi Gras Ball is not only a fundraiser, but it's a celebration of the strength and community and solidarity against domestic abuse. Tickets and more info at theberniehouse.org. Hopefully you caught our Canines and Crosstreks on Friday with Fresh, one chill Shih Tzu mix that needs a home before the Super Bowl. And hopefully you do have some room in your heart and home for him. If you missed it, go back and give it a listen and check out that video. On Saturday, we spoke with Matt and Bridget from Wildberry Farm and Market, and that is one great little operation right there. We did drop a bonus pod with Eric Evans all about the upcoming Annapolis Restaurant Week at the end of this month. And there will be two bonus pods dropping early this week. One with the Secretary of Higher Education for Maryland, and another with a peek behind the walls of the United States Naval Academy. So you want to stay tuned for those. All right, that is a wrap. Thank you, first and foremost, and also a quick thank you to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, and Hospice of the Chesapeake. Ann Covington is here with her Monday Money Report, and George Young from DCMDVA Weather is here with the only locally forecasted weather report you're going to find. All that's coming up for you in just a bit, so hang around.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple-authorized service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mac Medics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mac Medics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Monday, February 5th. Conditions were nice and calm this weekend for the Annapolis region, and they'll stay that way for much of the week, with the next chance for rain coming late in the week or the weekend. Look for more sunshine and highs in the mid to upper 40s, with lows in the 25 to 30 degree range today through Wednesday, with more sun and temps around 50 degrees 4 p.m. highs on Thursday, ahead of cloudy skies and highs well into the 50s Friday, with the weekend bringing upper 50s to maybe lower 60s with a chance for some rain on Sunday. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X for regular updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Is all this talk of inflation making you uneasy? Me too, especially the uncertainty. How bad will it eat into my future purchasing power? Well, don't feel helpless, because solar energy can give you some financial control. By installing and owning your solar system, you can lock out electricity cost inflation by locking in your electricity price for more than 25 years. Many of our inflation-fighting clean energy systems offset 100% of the annual electricity demands. Customers frequently add electric vehicle charging and backup batteries to their solar projects, providing them inexpensive auto fuel and additional energy security for the home. Freeze energy inflation in its tracks by committing to affordable, clean solar energy. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. But don't wait another minute. Sunshine's a wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
You work hard for your money. Is your money working hard for you? Managing and investing it can be confusing. Anne Covington, a financial planner from CovingtonAlsina, has been helping people make sense of it for nearly 20 years. Are you ready? Now, here's your Monday Money Report.
This is Anne Covington of CovingtonAlsina with your Monday Money Report. Groundhog Day also hit the market, with another all-time high being set last week. There was a drop on Wednesday when the Federal Reserve held interest rates steady and reported that they will not be cutting rates in March. The jobs report came in strong later in the week, with over 350,000 new jobs being added in January. The robust economy and persistent inflation lead us to believe rate cuts are not coming anytime soon. Reported earnings from large tech companies sent the market back up on Thursday and Friday. You should have restarted receiving tax documents with W-2 and 1099 NECs due on January 31st. Investment companies have longer to prepare and mail their forms. The IRS delayed 1099 requirements for any amount over $600 from cashless payment companies like Venmo and PayPal. Those companies are only required to send a 1099 if you have over $20,000 and 200 transactions. Receiving one of those 1099s doesn't mean you're paying taxes on the money. If you sold personal property, you want to be able to show the cost of the items you sold. If it was a gift from family or friends, you should be prepared to document that as well. If you use credit card or frequent traveler rewards programs, you may also have received a surprise 1099. There's a dollar value associated with those points, which can be used for gift certificates, travel, or other rewards. If the points you earn are strictly due to purchases you made, then the points aren't taxable. They're considered a rebate. If they are from referrals or other activities, it's compensation, and you may receive a 1099 for the value of those points. If you're looking to offset tax liabilities, it's not too late to contribute to an IRA or health savings account for 2023 if you're eligible. Your action item this week is to check your flexible spending account and dependent care account if you have one. With most plans, you have until March 15th to spend any remaining money in the account before it is forfeited. Check out our website at CovingtonAlsina.com or our Facebook page for more information and resources. CovingtonAlsina is a registered investment advisor. Information presented is for educational purposes only and does not intend to make an offer or solicitation for the sale or purchase of any specific securities, investments, or investment strategies. Investments involve risk unless otherwise stated and are not guaranteed. Be sure to consult with a qualified financial advisor and or tax professional before implementing any strategy discussed herein. Past performance is not indicative of future performance. And if you don't have a financial advisor, come talk to us. This is Anne Covington with CovingtonAlsina.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.